my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the globe. Welcome to the channel. This is Salon's blog. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about Chelsea right now. What is happening around our football club, Chelsea? Well, for me, there is one player that we've not been talking about all these whiles. And it looks as if we are not actually watching what is happening around our club. Our focus is just on one or two, issues instead of to focus on the entire team in entirety. Listen, guys, do you remember we have a player by name Enzo Fernandez? Chelsea fans, do you remember we have a player by name Enzo Fernandez? Oh yes, the engine room of Chelsea right now. Most of you guys seems to forget him. We don't talk about him. We don't even remember that he's part of the squad. But without Enzo Fernandez, there's always a missing piece. No, you can look at me anyhow you want to look at it. Caicedo can do all the works, but the work rate of Enzo Fernandez, we need to look at it very well. It's just like when Conor Gallagher was around, most of us used to observe because he's everywhere. He does the dirty work. But hey guys, Enzo Fernandez has grown to become a mainstay in this Chelsea setup. And he has delivered this past season. Quickly, I will not waste much of your time. It is your lunch hour and the weather is quite hot. Let me let you get this clearly. 25 goal involvement for Enzo Fernandez this season. 25 goals involvement. Be it assist, goal scoring, 25 goals involvement for Enzo Fernandez this season. Let me say that again. 25 goals, yes, involvement for Enzo Fernandez. It's not just the GA. No. It's not just the GA. He's got it all. He scores the goals as well. He assists as well. He creates the opportunities or the chances. When he said goal involvement, creating the opportunity, assisting and scoring. Enzo Fernandez, this past season, 25. Let your apologies be as loud as your disrespect for this young man, Enzo Fernandez. No, he is one player. Let me just say it this way. We be saying clearly that we've not seen any improvement in any of the Chelsea players under Maresca. Unlike Pochettino, we can pinpoint players that improve. It's difficult to point out players that improve under Maresca. But let me say, Enzo Fernandez's numbers had increased under Maresca. Yeah, his numbers. He's one player you can actually pinpoint. Cole Palmer dropped, numbers dropped. Nicolas Jackson's numbers dropped. Malo Gusto's numbers dropped. But Enzo Fernandez is one player you can actually look at his numbers and you say, his numbers have increased under Enzo Maresca. Ladies and gentlemen, don't worry, I'll be back with more in the coming hours. But quickly, let's get to some other important news aspects before. Hey, this book, I want to read this book. One of our own. Yes, one of our own. Marcus Alonso, Chelsea's ex-player, reading the sanctioned book from Nick Pure. The book written about Chelsea. The inside story of the sale of Chelsea. I want to read this book. It's on Amazon. I want to read this book. The inside story of the sale of Chelsea. You see, Marcus Alonso, these football guys, even if they retire, they have so much money. Look at him lying on the yacht, on the ice, on the sea, reading a book. My goodness, money good though, guys. Money is good. Money is good. Reading the book. I want to read this book. I don't know how. I'm not too sure if my area where I need to order it from Amazon. I know it's on Amazon. Yes, I know that. But ladies and gentlemen, that's Marcus Alonso reading the latest book on Chelsea, the inside story of the sale of Chelsea. I would love to read that book to the end. It is hot in the afternoon, and quickly, I will be leaving you right now. Yes. Petrovic, George Petrovic. I spoke about Chelsea players earlier today. And I made it very clear that Petrovic is one player that is leaving Chelsea. He is a goalkeeper. I made mention of the fact that we've seen Philip Jorgensen in a goal post against Esperance of Tunis. And I was quite comfortable. I was never panicking. I was full of confidence that he can deal with the situations at the back, unlike Robert Sanchez. And I also pointed out that Petrovic is likely to leave Chelsea. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, as it is right now, negotiations still ongoing between Chelsea and Galatasaray for Petrovic, the goalkeeper. Chelsea requested for crazy money, and Galatasaray won't pay up. Galatasaray came back with a loan option plus obligation to buy. We'll pay 100% Petrovic wages. They are waiting for a response from Chelsea. I'm giving you the latest update on Petrovic deal to Galatasaray. If there is no movement on this negotiation in the next 2 days, Galatasaray will move on to other targets. Galatasaray have a list of 4 foreign goalkeepers, according to Buchi Laba. This Buchi Laba is the one that gives inside story about Victor Osimhen. Yeah, he's a close friend to Victor Osimhen. He made me to forget Victor Osimhen. Come to Chelsea. This guy. When I read 2-3, messages from him, I'm like, oh, so this deal after all is not going to come on. Yeah. Few days ago, he put, about 5-6 days ago, this is what he said. 100% confirmed. Galatasaray are in talks with Chelsea for George Petrovic. His first choice for Gala, but the deal is very complicated due to what Chelsea wants in funds and clauses. Ongoing negotiations currently going on. If this doesn't work, Galatasaray have a backup. Few days back, about 5-6 days ago. Then today, he now gave the latest update. Ladies and gentlemen, Gala are even telling Chelsea, if we cannot buy him outrightly, then we want a loan plus buy option. Then they also take up his full wages. But as of now, Chelsea have not given the green light yet. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, before I go to the Club World Cup, before I get to the Club World Cup news for you, which is very exciting. Yeah, Chelsea have already banked in so much money. So much money. Let me just say this. A new chapter begins. Same passion, same dream. Let's make history together. CR7 has signed a new deal with who? El Nassr. El Nassr signed a new deal with CR7. A very big one, of course. Bank breaking news. Bank breaking news. Every second, 13 euro. Every second, 13 euro for CR7. You are hearing from me. Every second, tap, 13 euro. Tap, 13 euro. Tap, 13 euro. Every second, 13 euros for CR7. Every minute, 772,000 euros. Every minute. No, I'm not making a mistake. Every minute, 772,000 euros. Every 1 hour. No, I'm making a mistake. So, every minute, 772 euros. 772 euros every minute, not 1,000. 772 euros every minute. Every second, 13 euros every second. Every minute, 772 euros. Every minute, 772 euros. Every hour. I'm getting it right now. Every hour. 46,300 euros. every 1 hour. 46,300 euros. And guess what? Every day you sleep and wake up, 1.1 million euros. Every day, 1.1 million euros. Every week, 7.6 million euros. Every week. Every month, 33.34 million euros. Every month, 33.34. My goodness. Every year, 400 million euros. Well, I mean, this guy, what is he going to be using money for? You are sleeping, money is coming in. You are in your salon doing your barber doing your hair, you are receiving money. You are eating your salad, you are receiving money. You are somewhere drinking your champagne every second. Cristiano, 400 million euros a year. I mean, I don't know where God, guys. Let me just, you see, let me just close every chapter, and maybe let me just be his house help. I'm sorry, my kids. Cristiano Ronaldo's house help. No, do you know how much he pays his barber? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. But this is too good a money. I'm sorry, guys, but it's reality. You see, as a man, as a father, I shouldn't be saying these things, but the truth of the matter is that if a man of my, will be making 13 euro every second, every day 1.1 million. If I am just with him, I'm just joking, okay, guys, I'm being his house help. But let's say I'm just part of his, inner caucus, and I'm receiving 1,000 euro a day. Do you know how much that makes? How much I'm making in a month? 31,000 euros every month. You can imagine. Guys, now let's move on. A food for thought. I'm about to run up. I am about to run up. Now to the Club World Cup. Then I run up. Chelsea, yes. Chelsea's side of the Club World Cup draw now includes Inter Milan and Fluminense. After Benfica, the road to the finals. After Benfica game. Yes, Benfica is the one we need to play on Saturday. After Benfica game, ladies and gentlemen, right there on your screen. Benfica is our next game. After Benfica, if we win, we are either to face those clubs you can see there right on your screen. But my concern here, which is not even a concern or a worry, is that the road right now to the finals, when we win against Benfica, Inter Milan, Fluminense to the final, these two clubs, Inter Milan or Fluminense, are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, God has given us an easier path. We are not facing PSG. We are likely to meet PSG and Bayern Munich in finals. Looking at this on your screen carefully, we are not meeting Bayern, we are not meeting PSG until we get to the finals. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. We are either meeting Inter Milan, and Fluminense. If we are able to beat Benfica, then we get to the final. After we beat Benfica, ladies and gentlemen, Bayern Munich, PSG, they are out of Chelsea's way to the final. It is what it is. All right, quickly. Gittens to Chelsea. I am tired of this. I have to wait. But then, ladies and gentlemen, Dortmund sporting director Sebastian Kehl confirmed they want to keep Carney Chukwuemeka, a Chelsea player that was on loan with them last season. I'm very confident we can do it. We don't want to get any worse. That's why we would like to keep him. Chelsea know that too. What? Just swap and balance each other. Carney Chukwuemeka, Dortmund, he's already with them and they want to keep him. Swap. Gittens, Chelsea, Carney Chukwuemeka. You have been with them already. Continue. Okay, let's balance. How much? Chelsea, 5 million. Give us 5 million extra. 6 million extra. Deal sealed. Guys, it is done. Gittens issue, I believe that before this week will end, that deal will be true. I'll see you guys all in the next one. You see me. Shalom and peace.